Hey everybody, Chef Kimber. I'm excited to make you my chicken stir fry today. The sauce, so we want to have that cooking while we're cutting and then cooking our veggies and chicken. I have a big pot today. I'm actually going to make enough to take to an event I'm doing and then also prep for my family. Just get a large pot, doing a very large batch. These are my coconut aminos. Honestly, I get this off Amazon. You could get them anywhere. They're in very generic stores now. These are just my soy-free soy sauce alternative. So instead of using soy sauce, I love to use coconut aminos, especially since I don't do soy, but a lot of people in their dietary restrictions that I know don't do soy. We're gonna go ahead and do coconut sugar. So I have organic coconut sugar. We have some sesame oil here. This gives it a lot of flavor. You don't need a lot. I'm making a big batch, so I'm gonna use this whole bottle. We're just gonna throw everything into this pot before we turn it on the heat so that everything can start to mix together well and incorporate, and it's not overflowing or bubbling while you're trying to add in ingredients. Do it the safe way. Add everything in when you're not on the heat, you're off the stove top. Sesame oil is really, really strong in its flavor. I like the toasted. You could get raw, get whatever is good for you, whatever flavor you like the best. This looks really nice. You could use less sesame oil, you could use more. I have my seasoning. I love ginger. I actually add more ginger into mine. We got ginger, sea salt, and garlic powder. And I just want to sprinkle that on here. So nice to be able to have Asian flavors without all of the foods I can't eat: gluten, dairy, soy, corn. A lot of that is in there. We also have some of my happy food bone broth here, chicken bone broth. You could use water, you could use vegetable or beef broth. And then arrowroot starch. I'm actually gonna use a whisk to throw this in so that it doesn't clump. I'll start whisking it first, just breaking everything down here. You can just smell the Asian flavor here. It is so yummy. When I make this for people, they don't even know that I substitute the soy sauce with the coconut aminos. It's really, really fun to make this. We'll go ahead and dump in that arrowroot starch. I'm just gonna slowly stir it in. I do about 2 tablespoons at a time of my arrowroot starch while it's cold. It will incorporate and break down. If you did this while it was hot, it turns into this gelatinous cubes, and they're disgusting, and they don't thicken the sauce like we want to with a slurry effect. And you'd have to strain it to get that out, and it's really gross. The texture is terrible. So I just mix that in slowly. If you know how to do a slurry, feel free to do a slurry with bone broth in your arrowroot starch. You would pour it in, mix it together with your fingers, and then dump it in. The arrowroot starch is just nice and dissolved, so it won't get that gelatinous clumping going on. We're gonna put this on our stovetop. I'm gonna do it on a low medium heat only because I have a lot of veggies to cut up here today. I got a lot going on. And that'll start to come to a simmer, and then we'll let it stay there to thicken, and I'll show you guys when this is ready. I have my 2-ounce containers. I'm just gonna ladle sauce in these and put them to the side. I just like extra sauce in mine that's really thick and creamy.